Alright guys, we gotta be frank. The probability of Kim Kardashian hooking up with her Tesla robot is probably the same chances that the Kardashians, keeping up with the Kardashians, you might have heard of it, is not scripted. Yeah, so let's just put that out there first before we dive deeper into the webs of this topic, which is pretty much AI taking over, robotics advancements. Obviously, there's been inspirations from movies and TV shows. We're gonna get all we're gonna dive into it. Let's just get comfy. Make sure you subscribe, comment down below, and like the video to help out a brother that's a small channel. And let's get into this mess. If you remember back in the 2010s-ish era, I don't know exactly when this meme was created, to say like 2018, 2017 if I was a betting man. Maybe it was 2020. It would make sense if 2020, you know, a lot of time by yourself would lead you to this conclusion. But this meme was pretty much saying that men would be pretty much irrelevant. Eventually, women will be hooking up with robots more than men in the near future, which obviously, if you don't count like, you know, dildos and, you know, toys like that, that would be wrong, right? That's not the case right now. Well, this is the meme I'm talking about. If it doesn't ring a bell, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Revealed: women will be having more sex with robots than men by 2025. We're on par. We're on course. It's still possible, guys. You know, we might be irrelevant, baby. Who fucking knows? We'll see. We'll see. But this is what I was talking about. So this is what kind of started and sparked the inspiration for this video. Now, where does this correlate? So we got 1 point on the graph. Let's get another, shall we? Now, Tesla has came out and they pretty much have their new robot, right? They had their announcement. They had the new robot, or Tesla bus, pretty much. There's a little controversy. I covered it in the past. People were saying that the robots weren't really ready yet. They were just pretty much being controlled by AR goggles and wands, like a kid playing the Wii back in the day, and 2007 or whatever. I'm not here to debate if the robots are working or not. I just think it's kind of fucking funny because a lot of people on Twitter are running with this narrative that Kim K is hooking up with a fucking robot, right? When we've seen stuff like this in movies, like for instance Guardians of the Galaxies, a fucking Disney movie made by Marvel, they had like sex robots in there too. They have had, you know, they had Her, which was an AI, which a guy pretty much fell in love with. Black Mirror's had episodes, I believe, about like, you know, AI for, you know, a deceased wife or husband dies, and you can pretty much recreate them, like you recreate their soul in a way. Just fucking kind of odd, dude. It's kind of eerie because I feel like that's actually possible. Not creating the soul, but like replicates everything they've said to you, all their, you know, their voice. They replicate that too with like phone calls, voicemails, whatever it might be, how they acted towards you on social media. They replicate all that. It's fucking eerie, right? The future, the possibilities are endless when it comes to science fiction. It truly is. You see what Elon's doing right now. Now, that brings me to the Kim Kardashian situation. So why are people saying that Kim is hooking up with a robot? Well, I'll show you, right? So we have a little photo shoot apparently that Kim K had, and people just ran with it on the internet, which I'm kind of doing as well. But I'm trying to be, you know, a little bit more, you know, I don't think she's hooking up with the robot, but you see, you know, Mr. Robot right here, he's getting a nice old lap dance. We go over here, you know, if you've been to a strip club and you just got a lap dance and you feel like a G, you might be leaning back in your chair, a little similar to Mr. Robot, right? He just, you know, he's living his best life. You know, he saw the tape of Kim K, and hey, the robot's trying to hit now, you know what I'm saying? And then you got them holding hands. So people correlated this to the meme I showed you in the beginning, and they're like, oh, she's definitely screwing the robot, which I think is just completely laughable at the end of the day. It truly is. But it does bring us to a point where this isn't far off. The meme said 2025, right? So by the end of 2025, this could be a possibility. I'm not saying this is gonna happen. I doubt it's gonna happen. I doubt the Tesla robots are even advanced enough to walk a fucking dog right now. Maybe they are. I don't fucking know. Fact check me in the comment section below, which I got fact checked completely on the Tesla video when I reacted to the robots. I'm cool with it, you know. And you know, if it gets bad enough and people are hating on me enough, I'll make another fucking video. Fuck it, I'll farm that shit too. I don't give a damn. But yeah, we've seen this before, and I don't think this is too far off, honestly. There's a lot of lonely people in the world. We've already talked about on this channel a little bit about like AI girlfriends. There was a scenario where actually a kid had an AI girlfriend, was obsessed with her. He picked, I think it was Daenerys Targaryen was like the avatar, and you could like talk to Daenerys Targaryen, and pretty much fell in love with her, became very like reluctant and didn't really talk to anybody, very isolated after like a month of using the app, which is crazy because this was like backed up by what the parents were saying, and pretty much they had like some kind of code language. And if you don't know anything about AI has a memory system, and so you can assign certain memories, but the longer you talk to the AI, the more reluctant it's going to forget those memories, and it's going to build new ones that are more like closer to the conversation you're having at time. So he created this like code language where it was like come home, and that's pretty much like unlive himself. And then later on, I don't know exactly how it happened because I'm going off of memory, but pretty much the robot said to come home. And so the kid grabbed a fucking, but that doesn't even fucking matter. Yeah. And so I'm sure that company that made the AI is going to be sued, undergoing a lawsuit right now. So yeah, that's fucking messy. But scenarios like that will happen in the near future. That is just the first one that I've heard of. There's going to be a lot of scenarios where AI, because it's a new technology, right? And unfortunately, with the world we live in nowadays, technology is going crazy fast like this, and regulation is like a fucking snail's pace, which could cause a lot of issues. Now, am I against people having intercourse with robots? I don't give a fuck. People use fucking dildos. People use fucking what are they fucking called? The thing that Thad had, oh, from Blue Mountain State, fleshlights or whatever the fuck it's called. Yeah. If you ever seen Blue Mountain State, that's the first time I ever heard what one of those was called. He had his like dad, and his dad like passed on his fleshlight to Thad, which was like this complete douchebag. Hilarious.
The hell is that?
Oh boy, here it is.
It's a pocket pussy.
That's it.
This thing came from Bosnia, son.
Bosnia?
You ever been to Bosnia?
Nope.
You ever been in this shit?
Nope.
Well, my dad was.
Oh no.
And he left me this pocket pussy. And every time I sink my humongous dick in this piece of plastic, I remember my dad.
Oh, I forgot that part. But nevertheless, this is gonna happen. It's fucking eerie, but it will happen. You know, if a fucking robot can rock a dog, it's gonna be able to probably rock its hips back and forth, and maybe the robot doesn't have the purpose to hook up with people. But I've seen fucking unhinged videos of people sticking dildos on the fucking side of a fucking wall in a hotel lobby and just giving head for who fucking knows why. But hey, dude, give someone an inch, they'll go a mile. They're gonna find a way to be more degenerate. It is what it is. They're gonna make it happen. If it doesn't have a purpose, for that purpose, they're gonna adapt to be MacGyver with this shit, bro. For who the fuck knows why. Maybe she was on bath, so I don't fucking know. People are strange. I'm not here to define people and why people do things. They do things for whatever the fuck the reason. I don't even know why I made this goddamn YouTube video. I thought it was interesting. No one's really covered it at all, and it is a possibility in the future. And I probably should be taking off these goddamn glasses because I look like a goddamn fucking adult film director right now. Not a good look for a video like this, but nevertheless, my name is Trey Swish. I hope you liked this video. Literally, like that video. Help me out, brother. And let me know if you want to make, if I should make videos like this in the near future. Here's the real question, right? Are robots replacing humans, or are we just like really bad at relationships? relationships these days? I don't know. That's up to y'all to determine. But really, food for thought. I want y'all to let me know what you think. In a world where AI and robots are advancing at crazy rates, right? Where do we draw the line in the sand for, you know, innovation and absurdity? Or maybe there's not a line anymore? I don't know, but there's some videos popping up by my face. Probably click on one of those to watch another reaction, or, you know, the big circle of my logo. Subscribe now, like the video. But really, I do want to hear from y'all what your thoughts on this topic, because it will affect us in the future. As absurd as this topic is, it's reality. We're going to be faced with absurd situations, which we have this year and the year before and the year before that. So why shy away from the fucking weird shit, right? So yeah, my name's Trey Swish. Thank you for watching the Eethur, and I'll catch you in the next one. Deuces.